this week's edition of Freedom Fridays, y'all. Happy Freedom Friday. Happy Friday. I'm excited for you all to be here. I'm excited to join you as always. This is one of my favorite times of the week because we, as women, especially Black women, specifically Black women, get together to um, wind down for the weekend. We celebrate our wins. We choose our rest intention for next week so that we can prioritize rest as an important part of our lives. And then we wind down for the weekend. So, welcome. I'm so excited for you to join me today for us to do this wind down together. I hope you got your lovely tea. I hope you in a comfortable spot. I hope that you are ready for good conversation because those are just some of the things that we do together. So, I have a couple goodies for you that I always share every Freedom Fridays. First and foremost, if you are someone who um, know that you want a soft life, that you are tired of burnout, that you want something different, that you want a life that actually is rested rather than feeling like you're on all the time, then I would love for you to take my soft life assessment because in that assessment, I have learned that there are three main things that you need to create this lifestyle, and there's 9 steps for you to take to get to that soft life. And when you take this assessment is going to help you figure out which of those 9 steps that you have not taken. And so it's going to give you some really intentional, specific insight on how you can start taking action. So you'll go to my website and you'll be able to take that quiz. So if you want to do that, you want to go to bio.yourdreamstrategist.com. That's the first link. The assessment is the first link in that in that web page. Sorry, my brain started trying to do too many things at one time. I'm going to get that link and I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat here. And this is great because this link is going to give you literally every link that you need for me is all going to be here. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So if you're ready to take that assessment, so when you do, what you do is you go, it's just 9 questions. Fill out those 9 questions. I actually create that personalized report for you. So give me about 48 hours after you do the assessment, and then I'm going to send you your results. Excuse me. And then I will also make a suggestion like, here's the next thing that I suggest you do based on the results that you got. Really easy, completely free. I would love for you to take advantage of that. That's number one of the resources that I love to give you on Freedom Fridays. Number two, if you're joining us here on Freedom Fridays, I actually have a companion worksheet that's about helping you set up routines and thinking through some of the different ways how you can start to create a rest ritual that you can use every week. And so you want to go ahead and download that worksheet. That's the Transform Your Schedule worksheet. Again, that link is in this same link. This is my bio, my link in bio. So it has all the different links in there. You'll go down to the free resources section and you'll click on the Freedom Fridays link. And then there's also one more worksheet or checklist actually, or I'll say a list. If you are like you, I know I need more rest and fun in my life. I've just gotten so used to working hard all the time, just so used to doing all the things that I have forgotten what are the things that I like to do for rest and fun. And maybe you're looking for different things to do within the different categories of rest and fun, like creative rest and fun, mental rest, spiritual rest. You're looking for those different things. Then you can go ahead and download this worksheet. It's called the Living Softly Activities Guide. You can go ahead and download that. There is a list of 30 plus activities that you can go ahead and start trying. Like, give yourself permission to do something for rest that you've never done before. If you want the kind of rest that you've never had before. Maybe it's time to try an activity that you've never done before. So I would love for you to go ahead and try that. So that's just a couple goodies that I would love for you to try out. Again, you'll go to the link that I pinned here in the chat, and you'll find all of those links that I just told you right there. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're watching on the replay, welcome in the future. And if you are here live, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. It's always good to have you. This is a community. This is us getting together. This is not me talking at you. I'm not making a presentation. We're having a good time together. So I'm so excited for you to be here. Take a second to say hello in the chat. Let's connect. Let's do this thing. Let's have a good time today. So yes, I think I got all the welcome things out of the way. I'm so happy you're here. I have some amazing tea today. I've been sharing over the last couple weeks that I've been dealing with an allergic reaction, and I think it might start like I might be getting to the place where the reaction is starting to heal itself. Can let me tell you how excited I am. But I'm still having some effects of it. So like my face is a little swollen. So I hope that doesn't show up on the camera. And if it does, please give me some grace. I promise I'm awake. Um, yes. And then also this week, y'all, I had an interesting week. I also smashed my thumb in the car door. I have never done that before. And when I say smashed, I mean smashed. I was so grateful that it was not on my knuckle, that it was just the tip of my thumb. But y'all, it hurt. It still hurts. I've been taking Tylenol every day. And that leads me to a very interesting story. Oops, I didn't mean for it to give that thumbs up. That's the reactions from Apple. It leads me to this story, and actually my first win that I'm celebrating from this week. So I also I'll pause and say this first thing that I love for us to do is to celebrate our wins from the week, because if you're in this community, 9 times out of 10, you don't have a practice of celebrating your week. You're celebrating your wins. You're one of those people that you do something, you get it done, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta move on to the next thing. That's probably you, right? So if that is you, then I want to say, hey, chill out. Not chill out. I get it. I get it. But here's the other side to that. When we just keep doing the next best thing, doing the next best thing, doing the next best thing, we forget that we've actually done anything. And that's part of what makes us feel behind. So, in order to interrupt that, in order to change our feelings around that, I love for us every week to celebrate our wins. And this is that opportunity to do that. I would love for you to think of what are just 3 things, 3 wins that you can celebrate? What are 3 things that you're grateful for? What are 3 things that you're like proud of? Let's celebrate those and don't hold back. Don't If you got something big to celebrate, say it. Don't tell yourself, "Oh, I'm bragging if I say that." Nope, not at all. Come on, say what you got to say, brag it out. Like that's a win. If your brag is that you woke up today and you felt good enough to get out of bed, that then don't downplay that either. That's a big one as well. This is not about celebrating big wins. This is about celebrating ourselves. And I want to make sure that we make time to do that every week. It's so important to me. Can you tell? I just got on a whole rant about it, right? So that's first and foremost. Next, if so with that being said, I'm going to share a couple of my ones from this week, and that was what I was getting into that story from. So I just showed you that I smashed my thumb in the car door. And you would be like, "Girl, how is that a part of your win story?" Well, I think I told you guys I love watching Bluey, and the episode The Sign, it's the long episode. All the other episodes are like 8 minutes, but this particular episode is 30 minutes, and it's the only episode like this. But in that episode, they share, oh, it did it again. In that episode, they share a little Japanese proverb, and it's about the farmer. And so the way it goes is There was a farmer, and one day he found a horse, and his neighbors say, "Wow, that's amazing. That's so good." And the farmer says, "We'll see." And then after that, the next day the farmer wakes up and the horse is gone. And the neighbors say, "Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. I'm so sorry." And the farmer says, "We'll see." And so the next day they wake up and the horses come back and he's brought three other horses with it. And the neighbors say, "Oh my gosh, that's so amazing." And the farmer says, "We'll see." And the story goes on like that. And all of these places where we think that things are good or we try to assign good or bad to them, we never know what is actually protecting or providing or what's happening in the background. And I'm a firm believer that God does amazing things, and this, the saying that God works in mysterious ways. And it just reminds me of that story. But here's how that relates to my thumb. I smashed my thumb, and obviously you would be like, "Lord, girl, that sucks," because that hurts, and it does hurt, and it did suck that I smashed my thumb. But I was also very grateful that I didn't smash it wasn't my knuckle, it was just the tip of my thumb. So that was the first thing I was grateful for. In the midst of my thumb hurting and throbbing, I was like, "I need some pain reliever. Where's some painkillers?" So I started taking Tylenol. And I was like, "Okay, this is good. My thumb is not throbbing as much. It still hurt, but it wasn't throbbing as much because it was, and when I say it was swollen, oh Lord, it was swollen." But here's what I noticed. Over the next couple days, I was taking Tylenol, and I ran out of steroids for my hives. That's what was keeping my hives at bay. The steroids and the antihistamines were doing some, but the steroids were doing the heavy lifting. Well, as I ran out of the steroids and I just am taking the antihistamines and the Tylenol, I recognized that I thought that I was expecting a pretty intense flare of my hives, only to realize my hives were not that crazy anymore. And I was like, huh, I wonder if the Tylenol has been enough to allow my body to try and process whatever is happening with the allergic reaction, and that the steroids were too much. And so it was just causing another problem. I don't know if that's what it was, but I can tell you the hives are still coming back. They're not gone, but the reaction I'm getting from them is less and less. And that's amazing for me. That's something that I've been putting on my goals, putting on my prayers, that I've been leaning into every single day. So it's a win that somehow through this weird flow of different things happening, I've been able to figure out that this might actually be the start to the healing to my hives, because my thumb is going to heal. Like, there's nothing that's going to keep my thumb from healing, but there was something that needed to happen with this hives. It makes it very interesting, and it makes me really connect back to God, to be like, wow, you are doing amazing things in the background, under the surface, in ways that I can't see. um but you are always showing up and showing out for me, even in the times when I feel like, wow, that sucks, or wow, I need to work harder, or wow, I need to be more, or I need to do this. Like, in all of these ways that I feel like I need to do more, you're actually like, nah, if you just let me do what I do, I'm going to lead you exactly to what you need to get you what you need. And I that gave me a lot of peace in this crazy world that's going on, and all the things that are happening. Like, yes, life is lifing and people are peopling, okay? And yet there's so much space for us to just show up and connect with him, and things will work out exactly as they're supposed to. you know That's hard to believe sometimes, but it's actually so true. So that's my first one. I hope that makes sense. Um, my second win, let me think. What's my second win this week? Mm, my second win this week. Let me think. I've had so many good experiences, but they've all been, oh, so yesterday I was in, I know it's my, I'm going to share my second win. Yesterday I was in my coaching call, and I was sharing some of the things that I've been learning, because I'm not presenting myself as a guru when I offer to be your coach. There is no person that is a guru. Instead, coaches have tools about helping you process trauma, about helping you choose your future, but even in the midst of choosing your future, helping you stay present in today. That's the superpower, or one of the superpowers as a coach. So that's the skill that I bring to you. But my skill that a lot of people think is like, oh, but your coach is going to be able to tell you everything, how to do everything perfectly. That's a lie. That no, that's not how this works. Okay. So all of that to say, in order for me to keep serving you, that means I need to keep using the tools, or gathering more tools of processing and all of those things. And so I was in a coaching session with a client, and she said to me, and it was such a beautiful compliment. I was so grateful for it. She said, I'm so grateful that you keep doing the work, because then you show me how to do the work a lot easier. And I was like, yes, that's exactly what this is about. It was such a good compliment to me, because it validated my humanity as a coach. Again, sometimes when people work with service providers, or, like therapists or coaches or different people who serve people, they think that, we automatically never have anything go wrong. Like, life still happens to us too. Actually, that's part of the reason why we are so passionate about what we do, is because life has happened to us in so many ways. But we've also, in the midst of life happening, we've learned these amazing tools that help us stay positive, that help us stay connected to God, that help us stay connected to rest, that help us stay connected to our families, our relationships, the things that are truly important to us. And it is our passion to share those tools with you as well. And so I was just so grateful that she was able to see that and recognize that and celebrate me in that. And it was a huge win for me. It made my heart sparkle yesterday. So that's my second win for the week. Let me see, what is my third win for the week? I finished, so I've been reading this book. It's a money manifesting book. Um, and it's called a money manifesting book, but it would also be, another way to think about it is money mindset, because our mindsets, regardless about whether it's about our rest mindset, our money mindset, and those two mindsets go very closely together. They're two sides of the same coin. Because if you are struggling with a scarcity mindset, you're never going to give yourself permission to rest. If you are struggling with a scarcity mindset, you're never going to give yourself permission to rest, because you're always going to think there's not enough time, there's not enough money, there's not enough energy for me to actually stop doing and rest. That's so important. And so I'm reading this book because it's good. It's so much, it connects so much to what I do, and I'm wanting to bring more of this into my content. And so I read this book multiple times this week. It was from Denise Duffield Thomas. Get Rich Lucky Bitch. Such a good book. And I just finished it for the second time this week. And I started reading The Big Leap again. So I'm very excited about that. The Big Leap is, she actually calls out the big leap inside of this book, inside of her book. So I'm excited to read it again and hear a different perspective around it now that I've heard her book. So yeah, I had some really, really good and amazing revelations. And I also recognize, like, there's so much behind the scenes that happens on this rest journey for me, that I think that I recognize that when I share that with other people, it it gives people, it helps their perspective. It helps, it's helpful to other people. Sharing our story, we all know that sharing our story is helpful, but sometimes trying to find the context in the way that you share it can take a little bit of time. So I thought about doing a blog. I thought about doing a podcast. I thought about doing all these different things. And what I've decided is that I'm going to do a paid newsletter. And so it's going to be a weekly newsletter that you, in this weekly newsletter, you will get the regular content where I send out my YouTube video for the week. But in the paid newsletter, you'll also get the behind the scenes, some of the in-depth stories, or the stories of my own journey that I think will help you feel seen and heard and not crazy, and some of the experiences you might be having on this adventure to create your rested lifestyle. Because it's not one plus one equals two. Like, creating a new lifestyle is messy and beautiful. Like, it's organic, and it's an evolution. It's a change in us, and there's beauty around it. And I think sharing my story will help bring some light to what it could look like and what that mess could look like, but also to help you feel seen if you've ever experienced anything like that. So that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to say I haven't picked a launch date, but you know what? I guess I'm going to pick it right now. Today is August 1st. August, September, October. Let's say that I'm going to launch that um that paid newsletter the week of November 1st. And that's going to be the best way to get more content from me, um, to get extra worksheets from me for free or as a part of the membership, um, access to courses. I'm going to be sharing a lot of the resources that I share with my client inside of that weekly newsletter that you really don't have access to any other way, unless you're doing coaching with me. And I understand that that's not always, doing coaching with me might not be accessible to everyone. So I think this will be a really good, um, accessible point for you to start getting the tools, the resources, the things that you need to start creating your rested lifestyle. If you're not, if it's not in your budget yet for you uh to work with me one on one. So I'm excited about that. I just said the date, November 1st. I should probably write that down so that I could stick to my word. So there's that. Let me write that down. Launching paid newsletter November 1st. You know what's funny? One of the things the book says, Denise talks about in her book, is she says, when you're taking yourself to your next money level, sometimes, especially as an entrepreneur, sometimes it can like put you out of your comfort zone to say, to go to declare that you're doing something different. And so she said, don't even try to like figure out all the details. Just make like a really lackadaisical announcement, but that'll be enough to keep you moving forward. Evidently, that was my lackadaisical announcement. So, yes, that was my announcement for the paid newsletter. It's definitely something that's been marinating in my mind for a couple months now, and um, I'm going to start working on writing on how I'm going to do that so I can start working out the kinks. So now I got a launch date, November 1st. So, yes, those are my 3 wins from the week. I would love to hear your wins. If you're watching this on a replay, hey, I would still love to hear your wins. And the way you could do that, you can't do it in the chat, but you could go to the comments. Go to the comments of this video and share your wins. Win number 1, win number 2, win number 3. And even if you can't think of 3 wins, share just one. Either way, I want to celebrate you. Take a second and think about all of the things that you've accomplished this week and celebrate you, and then allow me to join you in that celebration, because you are amazing. I have absolutely no question, no doubt about that. You are amazing. You are doing amazing things and they deserve to be celebrated. And I want to take a second and celebrate you. So go ahead and make sure you take some time and put those wins in the comments. Okay. That's the first thing that we do today. So now we're on and popping. We're rolling today. Yes. So the next thing that I want us to do, we're going to take a second and we're going to figure out our rest intention. And then we're also going to give out stickers for the rest and fun that we have taken time to give ourselves from this past week. I was just realizing that today is supposed to be drawing day for the quarterly drawing. And we're going to take some time and do that as well, because we're stepping into a new quarter. And this is the last quarter of the year. But here's what's interesting about that. Actually, it's not the last quarter of the year. I'm saying that wrong. But here's it's still what's interesting about that. The way I set up my quarters is that I set them up so that they're not quite on the year, because like over the next couple months, it's August now, September, October. I count this as the last quarter of the year, because November, I should be working on reflection from this past year, reflection and vision boarding for next year, so that December could be my month of rest. And then in January, because I've done my reflection and my vision in November, now I'm ready to hit the ground running in January. I've taken the time to rest and I didn't have to make myself feel behind. Because if you're waiting till January to start planning for next year, that's probably why you're feeling behind, because you're like, it's already January 1st and I haven't started doing anything. So then when do you do that planning? You do that in November so that December could be the month of rest that it should be, right? So that means that this is the last quarter. August, September, October, the last 3 months is the last quarter, or these next 3 months are the last quarter of the year. I'm actually going to be doing a series about that over the next couple weeks. So the next 5 videos that are going to come out every Wednesday are going to be talking about um, why that is a thing and what you should be doing to finish out this quarter well, and and then the next series after that is going to be how you do your reflection and visioning for November. I'm getting you set up. I'm getting you ready so that by the time November comes, you already got the videos. I don't want to be putting them out at that moment. You'll have them ready. You'll be like, okay, I'm ready. I'm putting it in my calendar. I'm going to do it, right? A little forethought goes a long way. So I'm excited about that. Um, I got so many things going around in my head today. So yes, those are the next couple things that we're going to do. We're going to choose our rest intention for the next week. We're going to celebrate us prioritizing rest in the past week. And then we are going to give out some stickers. Yes, we're going to give out some stickers. I love it. Okay, I'm going to take a second and pause and get a little bit more comfortable. I'm definitely going to get comfortable while we are setting up our schedule for next week, but I want to do this too. Oh, you guys, I'm also excited because you'll see in a minute when we do the scheduling part. I took some time and I set up our music video. So we'll have this every week going forward. I'm so excited. Oh, hey, Marissa. Hey. She said, yes, get comfy. Yes, I'm getting comfy right now. Yes, because I don't know what, again, my body is doing all kinds of things this week. Make sure I'm not flashing you because I got a cute little dress on and I just put my knees up. Okay, good. So we are taking a second to choose our rest intention for this next week. And the way that I love to do that is to do a body scan. We have been conditioned to really let our mind run the show for everything, but our mind can play tricks on us. And here's the thing, our mind is trying to protect us when it's trying to play tricks on us, but yet it can play tricks on us. And so, how do we counteract that? We listen to our body. We have these other checkpoints and other parts of us that we can listen to, and listening to our body is so important. And so, with rest, the best way to know when you need rest is to listen to your body first. Even if your body is not tired, your body will tell you when your mind and the other parts of you need rest. So we're going to tune into our body and allow ourselves to hear what our body's trying to tell us. Okay, so if you're ready, let's go ahead and do that body scan. Let's take another sip of my tea. Okay, so usually I would have my feet sturdy on the ground, but today I'm having my feet elevated. So here's what I want you to know about now. I want you to get into a comfortable seat, into comfortable position, whatever is going to allow you to take the weight off of holding your body up as much as possible. So if that means lying down, I'm totally down with that too. Like putting something behind your head is another good thing as well, or having a chair that has a headrest. Okay, take the weight off your body. Put your hand over your belly and over your chest, and then just take a deep breath in. And then as you keep take another deep breath, and then as you do that, we're going to start doing this body scan. I want you to imagine a laser. A laser is starting at the top of your head. Now, this is not one of those cutting lasers. This is a diagnostic laser, okay? A laser beam is starting at the top of your head, and it's going to scan down you because it's asking your body what it needs. It's taking a analysis. It's listening to you, and I want you to listen to your body by doing this scan. Okay, so I want you to start at the top of your head and then scan down over your forehead and over your eyes, over your ears, over your nose, over your mouth, over your chin, down your neck, over your shoulders, over your arms, over your elbows, over your forearms, down your hands and down your fingers all the way to your fingertips. Then down your chest, over your belly, over your hips. Taking a second to listen to your body. What does your body say it needs? Okay. Then, as you do that, continue down over your thighs, over your knees, over your calves, over your ankles, over your feet, over your toes, and all the way to the tips of your toes, listening to your body. What is your body saying that? What kind of rest is your body asking for as we go into this next week? Take a deep breath in, blow it out. A deep breath in, blow it out. A deep breath in, blow it out. Yes. As you finish up, you can let your eyes flutter open and then just take, like, what did your body say to you? I would love for you to share in the chat, but it's up to you. You don't have to. What kind of rest did your body ask for over the next week? As I took into consideration what my body was asking for, my body is like, girl, can we please get off of some of this medicine, off of these antihistamines? And I'm like, body, I would love to. Let's start trying to wean off of it. Because man, I'm not one of those people that likes to take medicine, but I've been having to lately. And so, yeah, I've been between the Tylenol for my thumb, the the steroids and the antihistamine for the hives, um, and then my regular blood pressure medicine. Man, my body is like, girl, we don't like all of this. So hopefully over this next week, I'm going to start spreading out my next dose to kind of give myself a chance to see what is the reaction my body is having when I'm not on it anymore. Like maybe I don't need it as much. Maybe we can start transitioning, weaning off of it. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on this week. Whatever your rest intention is, this is you want to take this and write this in your journal. Write your rest intention down, and then we're going to take your rest intention and whatever you've decided it is, we're going to look at scheduling it so that you can prioritize it in your schedule for next week. And there's two different ways that you can do that scheduling. And I'm going to walk you through that in just a second. Mm. Okay, Marissa said nettle tea may be a good way to wean off with support. I've never even heard of nettle tea. Marissa, I love it. Let me check it out. Look, I'm writing it down right now to go into my um to go in my planner. Yes, let me get that. Let me get it. Where is it at? Current template, more templates. My planner page for today. Yes, yes, that's what I want. Excuse me. Okay. So I'm writing you that's the one thing I don't like um about Riverside. I'm not able to share my iPad with you, but what I'm doing is I'm writing down rest intention for next week. And I actually have a little bit of a worksheet that I've created for this, but uh it is to start to wean off medicine or meds. And then I'm gonna put on here nettle tea from Marissa. I'm gonna go look up what that is and figure out where I can get some. Marissa said, my body is begging me to stretch. Ooh, that's a good one. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. I love that. That's a really good one. Yes. Yes, I love that. So, if you're new to this, this is where you want to get out your journal, write down what your rest intention is. And then I want you to also I want you to ask, and hopefully, and I'll remind us next time, ask your body how many times next week you need to do that. So for me, I tend to go with threes. I don't know why, but I'm always like 3 times a week. If I can do that 3 times a week, then I'm doing good. Now you can also just start with one time. If your body said, um, I might actually start with one time instead of three. If your body said, I need to stretch them, you ask it how many times next week do you need to do that? You might say, okay, I'll just do that once. And then maybe next week your body is still asking for it. And you ask how many times and they ask you to do that twice. That's fine. Whatever it is, I'm asking that because it is going to help you decide how you schedule it, which is what we're going to do in the next step. So I'm gonna try actually for 2 times next week. I think I'm going to do that on Monday and Thursday. So I'm gonna write that down to two. 2 times next week. And I'm gonna go with Monday and Thursday. And I'm writing this down because it is prepping me for my next step, which is going to be to schedule it. Now, there's two different ways that you can schedule it, and I give grace. I want you to do what you need, what feels good for you in this moment. But here's the thing. The goal of this, of scheduling it, is about putting intention behind it. If you do not put intention behind it, I promise you it will not happen. You will continue to feel like you're not getting enough rest, like you are all over the place because we are putting intention behind other things. Let me tell y'all, that book, Denise Duffield Thomas, that Get Rich Lucky Bitch, it speaks so much to intention and how intention with the universe, with God, with ourselves is really what shifts, is what makes us shift. And I've already been passionate about that because I've been pushing intention every week. I want you to know I'm not the only one talking about how intention is important. And it's important with rest, and it's important with money, with relationships, and all of these different parts of our lives. And if you feel like you got too much going on, it's either because you don't have intention at all, or you got too much intention on your plate. But this activity is going to help you be intentional about rest. So that's why I chose how many times next week I want to do this and what days that I want to do it, because I'm going to be intentional about that. And so my goal is to help you get to the point where you can put that schedule in your calendar, because there's something so I was about to use the word intentional again, and I don't want to go, I want to say it differently than that. There's something so powerful about actually saying to the universe, saying to ourselves, saying to each other, saying to God that I believe, and I've been also listening and meditating on how God always told us it would be hard to rest. He always told us it would be hard to rest. He said on the seventh day rest, and all of us were like, "But Jesus, how am I gonna get food?" And he was like, "I got you, boo. I'm gonna give you enough manna on the sixth day so that you be good on the seventh day." And we was like, "But Jesus, no." And he was like, "Girl, would you let me take care of you?" And we struggle with that. So we've always had this hard time with the rest. And so it just makes, I love what this is, because he told me to come talk about this. And he told me to talk about this in a very modern way. Like, here's how we actually get better at our rest intention. And so one of the ways that we do it is we prioritize it. And how do you prioritize? What do you prioritize? You prioritize the things that you put on your schedule. So that's why my ultimate goal is to help you get to prioritize rest and put it on your schedule. Okay. If you are not ready to do that, hey, Kina, so happy you're here today. Greetings to you. We're just working on getting our rest intention set up for today. So we did our body scan, and we asked our body what we needed, and we asked our body how often we need it next week. And now we're talking about the ways that you can prioritize it in your schedule. So, if you're not ready to start scheduling it in your schedule yet, no judgment, like absolutely none. Here's the second way that a really great start way to do it. I would love for you to get a little tablet of post-its. They don't have to be the mini ones. You might like the big ones, whatever you like. Okay, get some post-its, write your rest intention on that post-it, and then however many times that week that your body told you you need to do this, put that on the post-it. Give yourself little check boxes on the post-it as well. So it's going to end up looking like this. Do you see that? That's what we're going to have in the end. And then once you create this rest intention post-it, you want to put it somewhere that you're going to see regularly, maybe on your front door, maybe on your bathroom window, maybe on your refrigerator window, because those are things that you're going to look at on a regular basis to remind you to put some time to stop and get some rest. You see, I'm house sitting. You see my little buddy Theo? He gets really curious, and sometimes he just wants to cuddle with me. So he comes and he's like trying to figure out how he can get on my lap. So there's a good chance now. The only thing is he likes to like get his little nails out. And I'm like, listen, that hurts. Don't do that. But yes, he's gonna get on my he might get on my lap. But yeah, so we're setting up our rest intention for the week. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Yes. Hey Key Love, happy you're here. I just took a nap. That's why I'm late, girl. A nap is a good thing. I ain't mad about it. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so or almost uh almost 10 o'clock now. So I would be it would be kind of funny for me to be taking a nap right now, but I love it that you took a second to take a nap. I'm into it. Keena said, "Hey, Marissa, come on." Tracy said, "Hey, ladies. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Keena. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, Rashida. Sorry, I got caught up with the report. Hey, I understand. Sometimes you get caught up and getting stuff done. That's the other reason why I need notifications, because otherwise I will forget what I'm supposed to do. What you trying to do, baby? Okay. You're going over there? Okay. Oh, he decided to go play. That's what it was. That's good. Okay. So, I hope that you've taken a second to choose your rest intention. Also, ladies, we already talked about our wins, but if you have any wins that you want to share, I would love to hear your wins so I can celebrate you from this week. And then our next thing is it's time to give out some stickers. Boop, 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 boop. Burp, 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 burp. And then we also need to do our giveaway for this week as well. So yes, let's start doing that. If anybody, if you have taken some time from this past week, even if it was just 30 seconds, what this is not about how big or small amount of time that you have taken to give yourself rest. It's about the fact that you did it. I want, if that's you, then I want you to put a hashtag sticker in the chat so that I can give you a sticker because I want to give you a reward. Just like when we were in kindergarten and it made us so excited. I want to give you a sticker. Yes, let me give you a sticker. Okay, let me see. What did you get mixed? Marissa, I missed that part. It said your last message was retracted, so maybe that's what it was. Yay to the napkina. Yes. Tracy said, yeah, nothing popped up. Have a meeting next week. Me and this girl are trying to be a data scientist. That's interesting. Okay, get it. Marissa said, hey, Tracy. Uh, Tracy said, napping is the best. This week has been a stress free week, except today because of this meeting. Yay for having a stress free week, Tracy. I love it. Yay, 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 yay. I'm so happy to hear that. And then Marissa says, sticker, please. Yes, boo. I got you. I got your sticker for you. So I'm gonna sit up again so that I could get the stickers. Um, get the stickers out and in the right place. Let me go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna open, and then today is a day that we do the raffle. Whoop, brr, 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 brr. My little thing is funny. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's see. Um Okay, so I need to create a new sheet. Let me go ahead. I can share my screen while I'm doing that. Y'all continue to chat it up in the chat while I'm doing this particular part. Also, y'all, I'm very excited. I had this brilliant, what I'm gonna call brilliant idea to create our music in like to create our music and put it in a YouTube video so that I can play that every week and it won't have that break and it'll go back to having our what is that thing called? Our countdown so you can see how much time is left. So I'm super excited about that. I'm excited to use it today. I put it out last week or yesterday so that it would be launched and available. And then I'm excited for us to start using that today. So You'll see what I mean by that. It's also so cute. I love the animation that came across. Okay, August 1st. So oops, what is this? There was a problem, already exists. Oh, I got to change the starting 881. 8-1. And then I don't know what the last date is yet. That's why I was doing this. So let's go ahead and change this today. Okay, good. I love that I put the automation in so it fixes all the dates. This is going to go to November 21st. So I can update this down here 11, 21, 25. And this is a new sheet. So I'm taking out all of the stickers that we had from before and we're starting fresh. And then after I do this and give out the stickers, then we are going to take a second and do the drawing from this quarter. I love it. Okay, let's see. So let me see. We talked about napping. Okay, Marissa said, sticker, please. I got you, boo. Let me put your sticker right here. Okay. I didn't choose any new stickers. Y'all, I went to Santa Monica Pier yesterday, which was so cute. That was, let me see if I could find a sticker for that. What is that thing called? The big wheel. I can't think of it right now. Ferris wheel. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put the Ferris wheel there. That's gonna be the sticker for today. If you have any suggestions for the stickers for the rest of the month, oops, nope. Go ahead and let me know so that I can put them in here. Marissa got her sticker. If you need a sticker, go ahead and let your sister know. Okay. Renee's thing didn't move. That's because of the way that I put it in. I need to fix that. That's okay. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Put an image in a selected cell. Put an image. Oops. Undo. Selected cell. Here we go. Now, give me that option again. Here, let me just do this. Okay, so let me try that again. Don't you love when technology does what you don't want it to do? Okay, put an image. So then now that I have that, let's paste it. There we go. All right, now we got it figured out. Whoop whoop. If you need a sticker, let me know. Nope, I don't want to leave the studio. I just accidentally clicked that. Here's what I want. Okay. So, sticker please. Tracy said, I was shocked. Went to the doctor yesterday for the first time. No high blood pressure. I almost fell off my chair. Girl, that's amazing. Congratulations. That is so, so good. Like, listen, high blood pressure is a silent killer. I'm so grateful that you're not experiencing that. My family generally has experienced that, and I've tried to be really intentional about not experiencing it myself, and yet I also realize we seem to be high cortisol is one of like the first things that happens, and so it's a hormonal imbalance that I've been trying to figure out how I can get back in order. So, yes, I'm so happy that you don't have to go through all of that because it is not fun, and Western medicine doesn't put that much energy around figuring out the root cause. It just wants to give us medicine, and I don't want the medicine. So I'm so grateful you don't have to do that. Yes, girl. Congratulations. I love it. Okay, and then Tracy says, sticker, amazing. Let me go ahead and get your sticker, boo. Let me get your sticker. Okay, Tracy. Oops. Here we go. Copy, paste. Yes. Okay, got your sticker in there. Wow, what a huge win. I know, right, Marissa? See, listen, we recognize that's amazing. That's a really good thing. Yes, it's Marissa. I love it. Oh, I see. I think I see. Okay. Um, Marissa said it is really cute. I saw it like I saw it like after you posted it. Oh, and I was wondering what it was for. Oh, you're talking about the music. Yay. I know. I think it's so cute too. When I found that, I was like, at first I was trying to get AI to like pick something, like to make something new for me. And I wanted it, I was like, I told it like a Black woman journaling and planning. And then I did not like what it created. And so then I just went in Canva and I looked for like animated Twitch backgrounds and I kept looking for animated things. And then I found this little like cassette tape and I was like, oh, this is cute. Like, this is a vibe. So I had that and I had another one that was an option, but I think I like this one, at least for now. And so I'm excited about that. I also updated the thumbnail for Freedom Fridays and it says Freedom Fridays now. And I've gone back and forth about what it should say, but I'm just gonna stick with it to say Freedom Fridays going forward. So all of those things, I love the vibes that it's been creating. Yes, I'm glad that you liked it, even though you were wondering what it was for. I played it and cleaned my fridge. I love it. Yes, use it, use it, use it. I think it'll be funny if it's one of the most used videos because I'm gonna use it every single week. I also tweaked some of the soundtracks in there. There was this one that was like it had words over it, and I didn't really like what it said, but I hadn't taken the time to change it, so I changed it since I was doing all of this other stuff. So I hope you like it. Oh, Tracy said, "What is kettle tea?" Nettle tea. Nettle tea. I think it was an N. But yes, nettle tea is a natural. Oh, I didn't know it was a natural antihistamine. Girl, see, that's why I love that you know what plants do. Cause I'm all about that. I would like that. Oh, yes, girl. I'm definitely about to go find me some nettle tea. Can you see I'm excited? Listen, I'm gonna write this down too. Get some nettle tea. Get some nettle tea immediately because I'm tired of taking Benadryl and I don't know Benadryl will obviously it will make you drowsy. And so in order to like be able to stay awake and live my life, I've been drinking caffeinated tea. So it's a really bad cycle. I don't really do caffeine usually. So I'm excited for this tea. I don't know. It still might make me drowsy, but I'm interested to try it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love that. I love that, Marissa. You just make me happy. And come on, Tracy, for asking the details. I said I was gonna go look it up. That's why I hadn't asked. Marissa said it grows wild in many areas as the plant stinging nettles. So I forage it, but you can also buy it at most health food stores. And there's one not that far from me, so I'm definitely gonna check that out today. Okay, Tracy said, "Oh, so you ladies were talking about allergies or something?" Yes, I'm still dealing with the hives, and so it's getting better. I feel like it's getting better because I'm not taking the steroid anymore, and I'm not a big swollen thingy. Like I was swelling up so much. But I was I told this story earlier in the video, so I won't go all into all of the details, but I smashed my thumb in the door as well. Yeah, I've been having all the things. You see how black it is? And so in the midst of taking medicine, I started taking Tylenol for my thumb. I realized that that was helping with the swelling. And so that allowed me to get off of the I had run out of the steroid anyway. And so this ended up like being one of those random things that were, like I said, I went into all the depths of the story earlier, so I won't go too deep into it now. But yes. Marissa said, yes, Rashidat was saying how she wants to wean off of her allergy meds. Yes, I would love to. And that'll still give me support. I love it. Yes. Okay. Tracy said, thank you. I'm caught up now. Right? I love that Marissa knows the things. I'm like, Marissa, are you sure you're not a naturopath? Like, I would come be a client, please. Please. I need a new naturopath. Are you ready? Are you still are you up for it? Because listen, sharing those kind of tips. I would so love. I'm always about. There's another person in my business coaching community that she is passionate about doing things like doing medicine from that perspective, especially around high blood pressure. So I love when we have each other to rely on with the same values and things, and we can lean into each other's expertise. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Marissa. It's amazing. Okay, did I give everybody their sticker? I had Tracy and Marissa. Anybody else? Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the spreadsheet. And then if you are watching the replay and you want to stick it as well, go ahead and put it in the comments. I will gladly add you to the spreadsheet. Farida did that. I love it. And I added her to the spreadsheet and gave her her sticker. So you don't have to be here live in order to get your sticker, okay? Because this is not me. This is not me um like holding you accountable. This is me rewarding you. Okay. So this is not you needing to prove to me that you spent time doing rest and fun over the last week. There's nothing to prove here. If you did it, you're going to feel the difference. And I want you to feel the difference. I want to reward you. I want you to have that dopamine hit. And I want you to get an extra dopamine hit from me too, so that you could feel how much prioritizing rest and fun is so good for you and that it makes you want to keep doing it all the way until you're ready to take more steps to really create that rested lifestyle. That's why this is important to me. Okay. Marissa said, I can't take credit. I learned about nettle tea from Lavandula online, one of my favorite writers and a dear friend. I love that. That's amazing. Hey, hey, you brought it to us, and I love that you gave her credit as well. Come on. We accept all of that. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Come on, Lavandula. She can help us too. But I also know, Marissa, you love you some plants. So I'm not surprised that you knew that and could share that with us. So we're thankful for you as well. Thankful for both of you. Okay, so it is time for me to go ahead and do the drawing. Let me go ahead and get that open. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the spreadsheet from the last quarter. So that is this spreadsheet. We had a total of 79. Did I do this right? Yes, because it counts all of them. So this counted all the rows across, and then this counts all the rows, all the numbers down. We had 79 times where people prioritize rest and fun over the last quarter. I love it. That's beautiful. I'm so excited for that number to continue to grow. I would love to see that number grow because my mission, I want to see 5,000 Black women feel like I don't have to be on all the time, that burnout is not my lifestyle anymore, and that rest becomes your lifestyle. Because even though I say we're switching our life from burnout to rest, the key to getting rid of burnout is not to have just more rest in your life. The key to actually getting rid of burnout is to live a life of alignment. Alignment. Because when we're out of alignment, we're doing things that take more energy because we don't want to be doing them. So when we actually start shifting our life to get out of this life of obligation and doing things that don't actually serve us, things that we're not passionate about, things that are not like, let's at least get to an 80-20. I'm not saying that 100% of your life is going to be everything that you love, but 80% of that life being things that actually bring you to alignment, then you shift into this place where the result is a rested lifestyle. But alignment is the goal. Living a life of alignment is the goal. And that's exactly what I love helping my clients do. We're turning your burnout into a life of alignment. And because of that, you become a rested queen. Because of that, you get to live your soft life. That is the result of it. So, okay, I'm on a rant. I'm done. We're supposed to be talking about stickers. I'm back on track. Okay. So now we're going to give out, or I'm going to put everybody's entry into the giveaway, and then we're going to see who won this week. And then I will send you a message about getting you your prize. All right. I love it. Okay. Let me go ahead and open that up. And then I'll share that screen. Okay, name picker. And then share this tab instead. Oops. Let me go back. I guess I don't know why it's coming up in Spanish. I believe I signed in this way. Yes. Okay, Freedom Fridays. Okay, so Classic Wheels. It changed the way that it looks, which I guess I'm not surprised since I only use this every every 3 months. Let's see. Random name winner. Yes, that's what I want. Freedom Fridays. Today is August 1st. And then I am going to put in the names. I don't put myself in because I can't win. But Tracy had 14, so I'm going to put Tracy's name in 14 times. And then once I get it in here, then it allows me to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Tracy, are you patting yourself on the back? You prioritize rest 14 times and told me about it. Hopefully even more than that, but told me about it. 14 weeks. Not just 14 times, 14 weeks out of the last quarter. That's amazing. Amazing. Y'all, like this is good. I'm so close. Sorry for being so close. Here, let me go ahead. Let me see. Yes, go ahead, Tracy. The consistency of 14 times. Just wow. Yes, come on. Okay. So then Renee had 2 times. Let me go ahead and put Renee in. 1, 2. I love it. I don't care if it's even one week, but I'm so excited that when you continue to do it, it makes such a difference, you guys. I'm so proud of you for all of that. Oh my gosh, it makes me excited. I'm such a nerd. I get so excited. Kiki had 1 time because Kiki was last week was her first week, I believe. So let me see. Come on. We're giving Kiki hers. Kiki had 1 entry. Congratulations for doing your first time, Kiki. Marissa. Yes, Marissa had 9 times over the last quarter. Congratulations, Marissa. I love it. 9 times where you prioritize rest and fun. Now, here's the thing. You might have prioritized rest and fun more than that, but you forgot to put it in the comments or whatever. Come on, y'all. I'm going to remind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then Megan, she prioritized rest 14 times this leg. Come on, Megan. That's so good, y'all. Get it. I'm so proud of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, Megan. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. Leslin had 6 times over this last quarter. Yes, Leslin. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ladies, oh, this makes me so excited. Farida had 3 times. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Okay. 1, 2, 3. My face is hurting from smiling. I can't even help it. I don't even mind. Dr. Alyssa, she had 2 times from this last week, this last quarter. 1, 2. I love it. Oh, and then I gave everybody one from 4th of July because I was like, oh, we haven't even seen these ladies in a while. I guess. That feels I want the ladies that were actually here. No, because that's not true either. Yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So then the other ladies. Marissa. Janera. Yvonne. Lavendula. Cicely. Sam Marie. Abby. Oops. Katrina. Now, I will make this caveat. If you've won before, so Leslyn and Katrina have won before, I'm actually not going to put them in because I want other people to be able to win. I think that is important. And I think that that's why I was hesitating for the people who weren't physically here for 4th of July, even though none of us were, but haven't been here in a while. I want to spread that love. And then the other ladies were not. Okay. So now we've got all of those put in. I can't remember how this does this. I thought that I could randomize it, but you know what? So now that I got them all in there, let me check the comments. Was there anybody else that needed a sticker from today? Yes, Marissa, you got 9 times. Listen. Oh, look, I missed all the comments in the yes. I love this. Oh my gosh, y'all make me so happy. Yes, consistency, Renee. Sorry, had to step away. No problem. Kiki, you didn't miss much. We're just cheering for you. Yes, woo woo. Go, Megan. I know Leslie, she'll be back. She'll be back. How many times you got, Marissa? 9 times. You got 9 times. Yes, congratulations. Congrats on your 14. I love that you are including them. Yes, I want to include her. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate that affirmation of it too. Okay. So now I'm going to switch to this tab. You can see it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit the start button. I can't remember what happens next because I don't do this very often. Does it go ahead and just start? Okay, no, this is what okay, one winner. Remove ads, all of that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. There was this one part. Okay, this is where I like it to shuffle them first. Yes. Okay, so then everybody's here, but it shuffles them. We got everybody. It was 55 entries because I took off Leslyn and Katrina because they've won already. I want everybody else to get a chance to win. And then now we are going to go ahead and nope, I don't want to exclude the duplicates. Those are people that get multiple entries. And then click confirm. Why did it just put them back in order? Randomize it. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. Now everybody's random. And now hit start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our winner was Dr. Alyssa. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. Congratulations, Dr. Alyssa. The randomizer is here. Okay, let's download that and let's download this. Oops, it doesn't let you do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have. Oh, I did get a screen. I did get a recording of it. That's fine. Okay, so got my winner for this week. Congratulations to Dr. Alyssa. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. Thank you for everybody who participates. Again, doing the giveaway is icing on top of the cake. Actually, it's sprinkles on top of the icing, because the real change is when we prioritize rest every week, because it changes something in us. So I am proud of you for taking time to prioritize you, like, over everything else. That's first and foremost. And then I'm proud of you for how many times that you've chosen to protect your rest and fun. That's moving you in the transition from burnout to alignment, to actually living this rested life. And I'm excited for what's coming in the future. So, y'all, you make me excited every single time. I'm also a very excitable person, but I love it anyway. Y'all can appreciate that about me. I know that you can. I love it. Okay. I love it. Congratulations. I love it. Okay. We should include them for real. Yes, we did. We did include them. Congratulations, ladies. Whoever wins, we're all winners. Yes, we are. We found an amazing group. We do have an amazing group. I'm so blessed that I get to be a part of this, and to be able to facilitate this for us. Thank you guys for being such an amazing group. It wouldn't be an amazing group without you. Marissa said, agreed. Such an amazing group. The suspense. Congratulations, Dr. Alyssa. Woo woo. Holla back. Oops. Woo woo. I love it. Yes. I love it. So, congratulations to that winner. I will be reaching out to her. Now it's time for us to take some time to go ahead and schedule our rest and fun. So, if you haven't created your Post-it, then you're going to go ahead and do that. If you are taking the time to actually schedule your rest and fun in your calendar, then you're going to go ahead and use this next bit of time to actually create that, to schedule that in your calendar. So remember that cool music that I said that I'm going to start sharing and I put out yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm about to use it. I'm opening the window right now. Oh, we're going to start using this every single week. So let me open it up, pause, and then during this time, as the timer goes down, this is our co-working time for us to set up our schedule in our calendar. If you're just doing your Post-it, maybe some of the other things that you're doing, or you're cleaning out extra emails, you're doing anything that's allowing you to emotionally declutter anything that keeps you from rest. Any negative feelings that you have around rest, this is a good time to bring it up and say, hey, I love you. You deserve rest. Thank you. I'm sorry that I haven't given it to you, and I'm going to do it going forward. You're welcome. Like give yourself that permission, okay? So if that could be the other way that you use this as well. Actually do a bit of both, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Share. I'm going to share the co-working music tab, and I can also share the audio, which is why I was so excited about doing this. I'm going to do it like that. Perfect. And play. So when this stops running, then it'll be time for us to go ahead and wind down for the weekend. I'll see you in just a bit. And so I'm so excited about this. I'm such a nerd. I love this countdown. It felt like New Year's, and I feel pumped. Yes, I'm feeling pumped. I'm pumped too, Marissa. such a nerd. I don't even mind it. I love it. That's being a nerd about it. Okay, get comfortable and set up your schedule for the show. Yay, that's the end of it, you guys. That makes me so happy. That worked out perfectly. Let me turn that off. Yeah, this is where I was like, oh, let me try to create one of these. But I like the one with the with the tape deck. I think that feels fun and retro. So I hope you guys enjoyed that too. That's the way we'll start doing our music on Freedom Fridays every week. Um yes, I read this while we were doing our co-working part, but Marissa said something you said reminded me of a new practice I have been doing. When I feel guilty for resting, I say to myself, "You're welcome. You're welcome for resting." And it reminds me and my future self and my future self and my loved ones are glad that I rested. Yes, that's so powerful and such a beautiful way to affirm ourselves and changing our mindset around rest. Gosh, it just reminds me of so much that I've been reading around this emotional decluttering. It gets me so excited. I'm going to copy this one last thing real quick so that I don't lose it. And then we're going to get into winding down for the weekend, baby. Come on. Um so getting ourselves in that mindset. Hey, like this is the time of the week where we are actually making a shift. We're switching from being in work mode to rest mode. And I totally believe we should do that on a daily basis. And yeah, sometimes and we also need to remind ourselves, hey, I'm about to have more than one day off. Like, let me get myself in that mindset. And it's a beautiful place to be. So, yes, that's what we're about to do. Here's how we do our wind down. There's four activities that we do, and we're going to do them together. So you don't even have to do them by yourself. I also want to pause and say thank you to the four amazing, wonderful people who took a second to like this video. that tells YouTube to let other people know about this amazing community gathering that we do every Friday, especially for Black women. Come on, ladies, let's come on and get together and start shifting our lives, start prioritizing rest, start making that transition from burnout to alignment. And if you're looking for more ways, like if you're looking for the whole process of how that make the transformation, I will share that in a little bit. But first, we're going to start with the wind down. Okay, so winding down, the first thing that we do is we take a look at our devices, your tablet, your phone, your laptop, and you look at how many windows do you have open? How many things are running in the background? And how many of those things can you close so that you don't have them running in the background anymore? Like when you clear those things that you literally emotional decluttering, I keep saying it's I love that I know the term for it now. Like before, it was always a thing for me, but now I know the actual like psychological term for it, which makes me happy. But it's about giving your mind more space to receive the things that you actually want instead of giving that anxious, the anxiety, like getting that out of the way. You can always come back to these. You can save those, you can bookmark them, you can add them to your to-do, your backlog of your to-do list, but close those windows. You'll come back to them when you need them. So, how many windows are you closing today? On my iPad, let me see. On my iPad, I'm closing one, two, three, four. And if you use an Apple device, when you close the windows and you open that window back up again, it's going to go right back to where it was before. Like you're literally like not missing anything. Okay. But I just closed four windows. I had five open. I closed four out of those five windows on my iPad. Here's the other thing that I want to say. This is not about perfection. Close what you can. And even if you can't close any today, that's okay. Hopefully next week you'll feel more inclined. You'll feel more free to do that. And then maybe the week after that you close two, or maybe before you know it. I mean, at one point on my phone, I had closed down like 20 tabs, and now it helps me be more present because we do this every week. It makes me think about it and be more present about doing it every single week. So, yes, hopefully that is the trajectory that you're on. And take a second and look. I just looked at my iPad. Now I'm going to look at my laptop. I can't look at my phone until we get off because I use my phone as my webcam when we're on here. But yes, I have some other windows that I can close as well. So this one, I can close this window. That's one, two, three. And then I have some tabs on this one that I could definitely close. Let me see. What is this? Yes, we can close this one. I finished this. I'm actually going to, I can close this. I can close this too. Because I can always come back to that. I can log back in. I could close that. That one I'm going to keep open. Okay, so I closed two or three more. Yes, I can close this. Excuse me. My hair is doing something weird right there. So yes, okay, I closed. I guess I'm up to like 10 windows right now. I can close. I know I can keep those two. I'm gonna be working on this afternoon. Okay, good. I'm gonna reload this. And then I'm going to close this window. Yes, 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 yes. So many good things. Close all of those down. Good. So I closed about 12 windows, and no judgment. Close as many windows as feels good, but then also start thinking of your way of ways to give yourself more permission to close more windows so that you can have less things running in the background. Okay. So that's the first thing. Second thing, after we close down some windows, our next thing is to figure out, okay, we're stepping into the weekend. What is our fun meal that we're going to have? Y'all, I've been on a ramen kick and I've been loving every bit of it. So I'm having ramen today. I'm not even sad about it. I love ramen. It's one of my favorite things, and I've been doing it like simple, but it's the way that I sometimes the way I get the noodles just right, it makes me real happy. So I'm having ramen today. No question about that. What is your fun meal that you're having that maybe you don't get to cook during the week because you don't have enough time, or you have to go to the grocery store to get all the ingredients? What are you gonna do? What kind of fun meal do you want to do to allow yourself to have rest? To remind yourself that you're in your rest mode for this weekend. Okay, so go ahead and figure out what that is. If you want to share, you go ahead and share in the chat. If and then we the last step of our wind down is to look at what's at least one fun activity that you're gonna do that's for rest. You already have rest where you're like, okay, I'm taking a minute and I'm not doing anything. That's one thing. But what is the fun activity that you're going to do for this weekend to remind yourself, like, hey, I'm filling my cup up. Joy fills your cup up. Laughter fills your cup. So what's your fun activity that you're gonna do for this weekend? Oh, Marissa says she's having peanut stew. Come on, girl. That sounds amazing. Girl, that my friend makes a Nigerian peanut soup. And she makes it's vegan. It's so delicious though. It makes me so happy. Ooh, I don't have the ingredients for that, but if I wasn't having ramen, that would be a good one to have. Yes, girl, thanks for sharing that. I love it. Um, my fun activity for this weekend, I'm going to the beach with a friend tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. So that'll be one thing. And then Sunday morning, I'm going to the farmers market in Beverly Hills. That's from 9 to 1. I doubt I won't be there the whole 4 hours, but I'm probably going to go early at like 9. So hopefully I can skip the crowds, and then also skip it being like too hot, and then have the rest of the day to hang out. So those are my rest and fun activities for this weekend. What do you have planned so that you can remind yourself, I'm here for the fun. I'm here to fill my cup. Remind yourself that. Okay, so let me know if you want to share. While you're doing that, I said a little earlier that if you wanted to know more about ways that I can help you make that transition, because remember, the opposite of burnout is not rest. The opposite of burnout is alignment. And that's creating a life that's aligned with the things that fill you up, that bring you passion, at least 80% of your life, if not 100, if not more, but at least 80% of your life. This is the 80-20 rule here. That's really about you doing things that really are aligned with who you are, your values, what you care about, and using your money, your resources, your time, your energy, your money that way. Okay, so I love, my practice is all about helping you make that transition, and I've actually set up some additional ways that you can work with me to be able to do that based on the amount of time, energy, and money that you have to be able to invest in it. I have a couple different ways that you can work with me. So the other thing that I talked about earlier today is I'm launching a paid newsletter that's going to start in November 1st, and that'll be your most accessible way to get, every month I'm going to do hot tea coaching, but you'll also get behind the scenes stories about what my journey looks like, and be able to feel seen and heard, and see like what this looks like on the other side of like making this happen. I'm not a guru. This is my lifestyle. I'm working towards it every day. It is a practice that I'm doing every day, and I'm excited to share that in the paid newsletter. That's going to be like $9 a month. So there's that. And then I also have 4 tiers of coaching options that you can use as well. And so my work with me page that has been updated to give you those options as well. So if you're looking for some really good clarity around what exactly, you might be that person that once you have the clarity of what you need to do, then you're able to like run with it. And if that's you, then tier 1 is for you. We start with your soft life assessment, and then we go deep around like each of those 9 steps and what you need to do to take action for those, and like giving you some places of where, and then prioritizing what's your first big thing. Marissa said that beach day sounds amazing. Yes, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited. You also said teaching a teenager how to sew. I'm really excited. Oh, yay! That's a really fun rest and fun activity. I love it. Oh, and I love, you know what? Sewing is fun. I think once I made it a job, I didn't like it as much, but my former career was in fashion. So I love that. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about the tiers. So yeah, if you're that person that is, you just need some clarity about what to do next, then the tier 1, the audit, is going to be perfect for you. If you're like, I want some help to focus on that one main thing and helping me take action to do it, then the blueprint is going to be good for you, because it's going to take the audit, like getting that clarity, but then also giving you a plan to step forward in that one main thing that you want to change. The audit is going to be the right setup for you to be able to get that kind of support. And then if you're looking for support where you're looking for like 30 days of, okay, I want a 30-day plan so that I can focus on one or two main things and really take action, but then have me to come in this and be a partner with you and troubleshoot where things are working as you thought they would, and then things that, making, updating things that are not working as you thought you would. I would be in that with, like, going with you through that for 30 days. And then if you're looking for someone to just help you plan your life for you, your calendar, then tier 4 is the highest level of support. That's 90 days worth of support, where I'm literally working with you every single day to really make this shift, like, not talk about it but take action. 90 days support of that, then tier 4 would be right for you. So all of those options are available, except the newsletter that's coming, that'll be launching in November. I'm starting to do the writing now so that I'm ahead of the curve and sharing some of the stories behind the scenes of how to make this work and how my experience has been. And I'm so excited for you guys to be seen and see what this is like. Like, this is not 1 + 1 = 2. It's a beautiful adventure that I like to describe getting on a roller coaster, where it's thrilling and exciting. And you can either get on this roller coaster and white knuckle it, or you can throw your hands in the air and say, we. And I'm going to share with you what it looks like when I'm white knuckling it and when I'm throwing my hands in the air and saying we. So I'm excited to share the behind the scenes and to also share resources. I'm going to share more worksheets, more content from the course and the coursework that I share with my clients in this paid membership as well. It's going to have so much jam-packed resources. I'm excited to be able to share this with you guys. Marissa said, heading to work. This was fun. Thank you. I'll definitely check out the new options. I love it. I love it. I love it. Have a great day at work. I'm always so excited when you join us, Marissa. I'm excited when all of you come and join us. I love us getting together. You, y'all, you deserve rest. You deserve a life where you don't have to be on all the time. You deserve a life of alignment where you can feel like things are getting done, but you don't have to sacrifice yourself. You don't have to be a martyr for life to be good. And I'm so excited to help you do that. So thank you every week for watching the replays, for watching the videos, for joining me in this community, for sharing your stories, for being a part of this with me and allowing me to share my journey with you. I appreciate you. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Happy Friday. Wind down and get ready for some rest and fun. And I will see you right here next week, next Friday, right here on YouTube at 12 noon, to do it all over again, because this is a practice. This is not a one and done. This is a practice. So I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.